welcome back. Today we are going to talk about SSIS. Then we'll see how we can create a simple project in SSIS. That's how we can load the data from one Excel file and we can copy the same data to another Excel file. Great. Let's talk about SSIS. SSIS is a stand for basically SQL Server Integration Services. This is one of the component of MSBI solution which is given by Microsoft. MSBI has basically three components. One is the SSRS SSIS and third one is the SSAS. SSRS stand for the reporting purpose, that is SQL Server Reporting Services. SSIS stand for SQL Server Integration Services for ETL purposes, and SSAS stand for SQL Server Analysis Services for working on the cube, dimension and analytic purpose basically. Okay, we'll talk about one by one when we'll move one stepwise. So now I'm going to talk about SSIS. So SSIS, as I said, it stands for SQL Server Integration Services, right? It is totally for designed for ETL purpose. Yes. So ETL is stand for extract, means pulling data from different sources. Right? So we can call it as a source. Next, T stand for transform. Whenever we pull data from the multiple sources, so maybe there is a possibility that each source may have the different kind of data format. For example, I having the two different kind of sources. One source is having the name of a customer, which consists of first name, last name and the middle name. And another source are having the three field for the name, like a first name, middle name and the last name, right? One source giving me a combination of all these three fields, another source is giving me a separate field. So what I need to do, I need to merge, I need to concatenate, I need to combine other three to a single field, so that I will have a same kind of data when I'll merge all these two sources, right? So I need to do some transformation on another source, so that part come into the transformation. Performing transformation. Right. Next is load. Load is for loading the data to the specific file or specific format basically. Now we are having a source, then we have perform some transformation, we are having sources basically, then we have perform transformation, then we have to finally move that transform data to the final destination. So here we have the destination, right? This is the heart of SSIS. If you understand to the ETL part, then you don't need to worry about anything with respect to SSIS. So SSIS is just simply taking the data from multiple sources, then we need to perform some transformation, then after performing those transformation we'll have some data and we have to load that data into another destination. We call that as a destination, right? So this is ETL part. Okay, let me show you how we can create the first SSIS project. So first of all, type the data tool. So here you will see different kind of instances. I have data tool for 2010. Also I have installed SQL Server data tool for 2015. Click on it. When you will click on this one, you will get ID like this. This is the business intelligence solution, right? So here I have the different kind of things, like I can see here solution explorer, here I can see the toolbox, here I can see the different file option. So we'll talk about that one by one. Let's go to the file, there go to the new and click on the project section. Now we have to create a new empty project for SSIS. So click on that. When you click on the new project, you will see different kind of things in the business intelligence section. So here you will have the analysis services, integration services, reporting services. Now we are going to create the simple project for integration services. So we have having a two option. One option is integration service project, then integration service import project, which are, if you'll read this statement, if you read this comment carefully, this will tell this project may be used for building a high performance data integration and workflow solution, including extraction and for warehouse purpose. There is another description for the another project, like this is the wizard assist you to creating a new integration service project based on existing one. If you have the existing project, you can integrate with this project type. So now we need only the empty project. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to select this one, I'm going to change the name of the project. You can change it if you want, if you don't want, just leave it. I'm changing it as a first demo. Great. Then you can change the location, you can change the path for that, then you can also change the name for the solution, then click on OK. When you click on OK, the solution will be created. Here you can see here creating a project first demo, because we have given the name as a first demo, right? So this project is creating now. You can also see here the pop-up. This is the progress bar pop-up, and which you can see this is running, right? So once the project has been created, we'll see the different things in the solution explorer. Now you can see here this solution has been created here, right? And you can see something here in the solution section, and something is loading in the toolbox section, and the package.dtsx part is there, which is empty, right? So what we have to do here, let's talk about the solution explorer part first. So in solution explorer part, you can see the different kind of folder. The first one is the package folder. Here you will see the all packages, right? So extension for the package is dtsx, and here you will see the control flow, how the data will be flowed, right? So don't worry about that, this is just a simple one. And if we'll have some parameters, then we'll see this parameter here. Okay, now let me talk about the control flow, data flow, and control flow is a one kind of option where we see how our data will be flown, right? So in data flow, we will actually see how our data is flowing, how our data is transforming, right? This is transformation. Next, parameters and all those things we will see. The very important thing, as I talk about, that is the ETL part, right? So in ETL we'll require three things. The first one is the source, next is destination, and the third one is the transformation. So this is ETL part. You can think like a source, destination, and transformation, like E, T, and L. Okay, great. Now if you click on the source option, you will see the different kind of source. What does it mean? It means that you can load the data from this many sources. You can load the data from the text file, you can load the data from the Excel file, also you can load the data from this SQL server, you can load the data from RDBMS, also you can load the data from CRM system, right? This is loading, this is for just loading purpose. Next is the transformation section. Okay, so here you will see the different kind of transformation. For example, if I want to do some unpivot operation, I can use this transformation. If I want to do something kind of fuzzy logic, that's a matching percentage, I can go for the fuzzy grouping, fuzzy grouping. Okay, if I want to export this column, copy column, I can use this transformation. Also you can see here. Okay, Okay, great. Next part is the destination part. In the destination section you can see how many destination I have. So we have talked about sources. Now the same thing is like a destination. Once we have the data which is transformed, we can send that data, we can move that data to the destination. We are having a different kind of destination. We can move that data from multiple sources to the Excel file, we can move that data to the flat file, we can move that data to the SQL server, we can move that data to the any kind of destination. We are having this many kind of different destination. Great. So also we are having a different kind of container operation. For example, if I want to perform one simple thing 10 or 100 times, so I can go for the loop container. If I want to perform some data load operation for n number of file and I don't know how many files are there, then I need to go for the loop container. Sequence container is just for grouping the other containers. So these are the containers. Okay, then in common we'll say this kind of control flow. Basically if I want to pull the file from the FTP, then I can go for the FTP task. If I want to have some script like a .NET script, if I want to work on that, then I can use this one. Then if I want to perform some web service tasks, I can go for this. If I want to do some bulk operation, I can select this operation. These are some high level thing, we'll talk about that, but I think this is the first basic example. I will talk about only basic, right? So just select the data flow as a control flow operation, drag and drop on the package control flow section, right? So now here you can see the data flow. You can read it here: move data between the sources and destination while transforming and cleaning. Data can be moved between tables and the files, right? So if I want to perform some data movement operation, I need to go for the data flow task, then double click on that. So here you want to specify how your data will flow, what will be your source, right? I am selecting Excel file. So my intention is to show you how I can move data from one Excel file to another Excel file. Then double click on it. Here actually we have to specify the connection. Connection means we have to specify from which file we have to load the data. So click on the new, go to the browse. I have one file which I have created earlier, which is data load access. So what I'm going to do, I am renaming it as a source. Great. If I'm right click on it, and if I'm showing you here what data it has, I can see the data that it has some call. Let me give the name. Okay, it is not having any name, but it has some data, right? Actually, okay, great. Okay, leave it. Now this is my source. Great. Then first row column. Okay, then we have to specify the sheet name here. I'm selecting sheet 1 preview. Great. Okay, okay, then column mapping. Columns mapping. Here you can change the name. Out. Any name you can give. Out column. Click on OK. Okay, now you have the Excel source and this is the Excel source. Now what you have to do, you want to move these data to the another Excel file, right? So just select and drag it here, then link this one like this. Now here you will see some message. So connection manager has not defined for this, so select, double click on it, then go and give the file name. I'm creating a new file here. Destination. Okay, now this file, if I'll open, I can see here there is nothing in this. Great. Select this one, destination. Okay, great. And then we have to select sheet name. I'm selecting sheet. Then we have to do some mapping here. Out column to F1. If I want to okay, great. Now click on OK. When you click on OK, you will see no warning, nothing, right? So this is my source, this is my destination. I will show you the different kind of transformation if I want to do that. Okay, we'll talk about that once we'll complete this simple demo. Now I am having the one file here, I have some data, and here I am having another file which doesn't have any data. So this is my first package. I have done everything. Now go to the start and click on it. When you click on the start, what will you see? You will see here some processing option. Now the project is building. Once the building phase has been done, you will see here the flow, that this will first execute and then 3 rows has been copied and it has been moved to this, right? So let me show you. Okay, so I have this file at this location. Previously I have shown you there was no data. If I'll open it now, I can see here data, right? 1 2 like the same data has been copied here. So like this we can perform the different kind of operation on it. This is just simple how we can move data from Excel to Excel. Now if I want to move data from Excel to SQL Server, right, and I want to perform some operation, so how can I do that? So for that I will go and I will perform some transformation here. Transformation is that don't worry about more complicated transformation. I'm just selecting the union all, or we can go for very simple transformation, data conversion, aggregate, sort. Right click on this link, then delete, take this one, sort it. Here you will see some message, input column cannot be 0, so I need to specify some column, which order, 1 2 3, great. Okay, and this one, right? So important thing, we have the data which is in sorted order, right? So this is a very interesting, basically here I have the source, here I have the destination, and here I have some transformation. This is the best example for ETL. I have some data which is not sorted in a manner. Now I want to do ascending sorting, or you can do descending sorting also if you want, because we have data in 1 2 3 fashion, so we can code like that. Great. Here we will see some output, the errors. Here it is saying that mapping is not there. Come here and do some mapping. Okay, great. Now this is one part. Now you have the data in the Excel, so we can perform a same parallel operation again like this. Copy this source, paste it, and if you want to sort, you can sort the data, otherwise leave it. I will show you. Okay, great. So this is my another source. What I'm going to do here, I'm going to load this data to the SQL server, right? Or I can show you simple example, like I can load this data into the text file, right? So take other destination, go for the flat destination file here, then map this one, or simply we can think about a very interesting operation like loading data to the SQL server, right? So select, go for OLDB connection in OLDB. Okay, map it like this, then specify the connection for it. New. Okay, I have SQL Server installed on my system, so when I click on, this is my SQL Server instance. So select the database, database name. Click on this. Here you will see different kind of databases. I have this adventure work, test connection, or you can go for simple database. Okay, you can go for this. Click on OK. Okay, I have created this. Now you need to name of the table. You can create a new table here. So I'm giving a name as the Shrikant first load. View existing data, there is no data. I can change the name of a column like call 1. Great. Shrikant test. So this table will be created when we'll execute the package. Great. Okay, now here we'll see some error, and let's try to read the error. Error is it's saying that cannot be 0, column cannot be 0. Go to the mapping section, then here we have to specify the column mapping here. Okay, right. Now let's connect to the SQL Server. Here, from here only you can connect Server Explorer. In Server Explorer, connect, continue, specify the server name. Great, and the database name was adventure work, test connection. Okay. So here only you can see here. Shrikant underscore test. Right, and if you right click on it and if you open, then if you see the data for this, you won't see any kind of data there because we have just created a table. Let's open it. Okay, this window will be open here, and here you can write your query. If I'll execute this query, I can see here there is no data, right? And message 0 rows affected. Great. So now what I'm going to do here, I'm going to execute this package and let's see what will happen. So this package will do what? This package will take the data from one source and it will load the data into Excel destination, and the same way what will happen again, it will load the data from the source file and it will insert the data into the database, right? And we have the table called as a streak count test. Now we have just seen that there is no data in this table. Now you just click on start. This package will be executed after building. Once this package will be executed, we'll see the data. It has some error. Okay, error is for now, I think just remove this one. Let's run this now. Now 3 rows has been copied, and if I go to the database and if I'll execute this query again, I will see here 3 rows has been added here, right? So this is just a basic simple example how we can do data from Excel to the Excel, and how we can do the data from Excel to the SQL Server. Hope you understood and you got the basic concept to create a package and how to execute it, how to read how many rows has been updated, and all those things. Hope you like and enjoyed our video. If you like our video, please don't forget to subscribe us. It will motivate us to create a few more videos, and please give your suggestion. Thanks for watching.